NEDAP introduces AEOS, Meet Access Control, Intrusion Detection, and Locker Management. In this video, we will take you through the different facets that AEOS has to offer your organization. Security for life. The employee of the organization, Ruben Baxley, invites Jessica Clark for a short consultation. He uses the AEOS dashboard to enter the details of her visit. The visitor's name and relevant details are entered here. Ruben connects himself as a host to this visitor. He can also adjust the start and end date for the visit. In order to gain access to the parking garage and the main entrance, Jessica will receive a message with a temporary identifier in the form of a QR code. The QR code is only valid during the visit period and between the corresponding start and end time, according to Jessica's access profile. Jessica Clark scans the QR code at the reader and gets access to the parking garage. These events are shown on the guard screen. This temporary identifier is only valid during her visit. Jessica Clark has an appointment with Ruben Baxley. On the AEOS dashboard, this pre-announced visitor can easily be found by entering the name. When you click this name, the visitor's details will be shown. The visitor's host, Ruben Baxley, can now be informed by phone, text, or email. Issue a badge and enter the badge number, or activate the badge on the desktop reader. After activation, the visitor's authorization will automatically be forwarded to the door controllers. Details can be changed, for example, adding extra authorizations to the visitor's profile. In some cases, a photo ID may be required. This photo can be added here. Take a new photo or select a photo that is already saved. Resize it as required and click Save. All movements of this person can be viewed here. The visitor only gets access based on a two-man rule principle. This principle requires that both the visitor and the employee must present a valid badge to open the door. Ruben does not have access to this door and uses the intercom to call the guard. The guard compares Ruben's photo event with his live image and provides him access. You always have the option to allow visitors to use lockers. A green LED indicates that the locker is free. The locker is locked with the visitor's badge. The red LED indicates that the locker is occupied. With the built-in tamper alarm, the items are stored safely. Access to the meeting room is managed via a wireless offline cylinder. For this, the badge must first be updated with new authorizations for offline doors. The beeper and the light indicate the status. Events from the offline door fittings or cylinders are written on the badge, and also the battery status. The events are sent to AEOS and stored with each update. With AEOS, file cabinets can also be managed and secured. In this case, multiple employees have access to the cabinet. At the end of the visit, the badge is returned to the reception desk. Select the visitor, click Badge, and then withdraw. Or put the badge in a badge collector. The validity of this badge has now ended. The QR code will automatically become invalid at the end of the day. To ensure that the badge and the person belong together, AEOS verification can be enabled, for example with PIN code or with biometrics. The biometric enrollment can be started directly from AEOS. In addition to access control and locker management, AEOS also has the option of managing the AEOS Intrusion system. Arm and disarm is possible from the control panel, but also from the graphical alarm handler. In this case, an armed system will be shown in blue. The doors are switched to the inhibit state. This means that they have stopped reading badges and people cannot enter the armed area. The guard receives an intrusion alarm and follows the instructions. After inspection, it turns out to be a false alarm. He reports this in the logbook. The alarm is reset. In the event of an increased threat, the security levels can be adjusted in AEOS. In this example, the PIN code verification option is enabled. The officer in charge receives a notification of this adjustment via an automatic response to this action. In the event of an increased threat, for example, temporary access can be given to all emergency response officers in all areas. AEOS has a number of standard reports available, including a presence list. The printout can be started manually or by a trigger. For example, a push button. The list can be printed on paper or sent by email to a select group of people. AEOS. Security for life.